Well, I want to thank you all, first of all, for such a wonderful response to the needs of the blind community in this very populated city. Norcross has always been a city that cares about its people, and in many ways it reminds me of the city of Mayberry and the Andy Griffith shows. Uh, when I was a little boy growing up here, my mother used to jokingly talk about Beaver Ruin Expressway, and many people, when they would come to pick me up to take me to church or whatever, would say, "How do you get out of your driveway? It's so busy out here." And this fall, I will be going to Georgia State University to get a master's in piano pedagogy, which is teaching piano, with a goal of someday teaching blind students and applying the skills I already know in music braille to teach that as well. And one of the thoughts that occurred to me was getting to school is not a problem, but getting home would be a potential issue because the bus would let me off on the opposite side of the street. And at the time I figured, oh, well, I'll just call my brother Joseph and he will come and just have to meet me at that bus stop, and we'll walk back to Beaufort Highway and cross there and come all the way back. It's a walk, but it's good for you. But then I heard that Norcross was building this crosswalk, and my mother, who is a wonderful advocate, contacted the CID and asked if there was any way that they could make it an automated crosswalk for not only me, but other blind individuals who may visit or live in this area. And they thought that was a wonderful idea, and I am just amazed at how the Lord works things out for the good of his people. It's in Romans 8:28. There's a wonderful hymn I love, and the title is "Open My Eyes That I May See." And this crossing has opened up my eyes in a way that I can cross the street independently without having to call on family members or relatives to assist me in that process. And I just want to thank you all for everything you've done, and I also want to thank my music teachers, because without them I would not be able to have the talents in music I do today. It was thanks to all their willingness and the pioneering out into the unknown that allowed them, that has allowed me to get where I am today. So one of them is here today, and I'd like to recognize her, and that's my piano teacher, who I know is my personal Ann Sullivan, Miss Patty Bennett. And I would also like to thank the lady who launched me into the world of organ playing, and that is Miss Karen Bunn. You have all opened for me the goals of being able to teach piano and braille music to other blind people, and I hope to use this crosswalk as a means of opening the door of music to other blind individuals. Thank you.